Assalamu alaikum, my dear friends. Today we will be talking about a very important and a very interesting topic, and that is ethnocentrism. So let me tell you about the things, material which we will be discussing today. So in this lecture we will be trying to know its root meaning. With this we will also try to define it, and then we will also explain the reasons behind ethnocentrism, and after that we will also discussing about its disadvantages, and in the last we will be also talking about the advantages of the ethnocentrism. My dear friends, ethnocentrism is basically the combination of two words. The first word is ethno, which means ethnicity, and the second word is center, which means most important. Let's try to define the ethnocentrism. So now it will be very much easy for you to define it more easily after knowing and learning about its root meaning. So we can define it like the feeling and actions about one's own group or family or ethnicity is better than the others. When someone is feeling that he is better than other, his group, his ethnicity, his family is better than other. So after this feeling, his action will always be like his feeling. So he will also act like what he feel. So when his action, which is the output of his feeling, is like that he is far better than others, and he think like that, so this thing is called ethnocentrism. Now my dear friends, after knowing the basic root meanings as well as the definition of the ethnocentrism, let's talk about the reasons behind the ethnocentrism, why the people think that they are far better than others people. So there are 5 basic reasons which I have enlisted here. So let's start from the first one, and that is extraordinary past events. When a group or family or a particular ethnics having a good history, they have done many things and extraordinary things in the past, so because of those things they are thinking that we are far better than others people. The point number 2 is resources. If a group or family having a lot of resources, so because of those resources they will be thinking that we are far better than others. The third reason is that if someone is native, and we know that all the native people of a particular region will always think that they are far better than those who are migrant. The reason number 4 is present or past leadership. If a group or ethnics having leadership, whether that be in the present or that was in the past, because of that power they will think that we are far better than others. Now my dear friends, let's talk about the last point, and that is religion and beliefs. We know that there are different religion and beliefs on the face of the earth, and every religion and every beliefs the person having, he will think that my religion and my belief are far better than the others. So these were few points regarding the reasons for ethnocentrism. Now let's talk about some disadvantages for the ethnocentrism. The first one which I have written here is ethnic riots. Because of ethnocentrism there are fight, conflicts among different ethnics. So this is one of the biggest issue of the present time. The second disadvantage is that due to ethnocentrism there be disunity among different ethnics. So how can the unity come when a particular ethnic think that I am far better than other. The unity can surely come in that state when both think that we are equal. So when the feeling of equality getting lost, so then it is impossible to have unity. And because of this ethnocentrism, there is disunity among every ethnics and among the world. Disadvantage number third is frustration of other ethnics. When an ethnics be in superiority complex, so because of this superiority complex, the other ethnics can also lead to the inferiority complex, and which is really a very big problem. So this is also one of the main and most important disadvantage of ethnocentrism. After the disadvantages, now let's also mention some advantages of the ethnocentrism. So let's start from the first one, and that is that because of ethnocentrism, the culture and religion can be preserved, can be protected. And why it is so? The reason is that if someone thinks that I am belonging to that culture and that religion which is very much better, so how can he or she live that? So it can surely lead toward the preservation of a specific culture as well as a specific religion. The second advantage of ethnocentrism is that it enhancing unity among particular ethnics. If you analyze the peoples who are belonging toward a specific ethnic group or family, so there be unity among them. There be conscious of kind for one another. So it leading toward unity, but this unity does not mean that unity among the ethnics, but unity among the members of the same ethnics. Now my dear friends, let's discuss the last advantage of ethnocentrism. So that is they will result into the development of particular ethnicity. If you analyze the members of a particular or same ethnicity will always having unity, will always love to support one another mentally, physically, economically, etc. So they will surely lead toward the development. So these were a few points for today's discussion. I hope you may have learned a lot. So we'll meet in the next videos.